Hi, everybody. Happy New Year almost. I guess depending on where you are, you may already be into the new year, but right now it is still in South Carolina, USA. It is still December the 31st, 2023. It's getting close to 10 o'clock in the evening. It is 9:48 p.m. Here in upstate South Carolina. So I hope you all are doing well. Had a wonderful Christmas and had an opportunity to see family and friends or rest or um, just a chance to maybe reflect over the past year. I haven't done a lot of that. I've just been super busy, and I apologize for not being here. I know I wanted to come in and try to do 12 days of Christmas, but it just did not happen. Um, I My son came into town. I was taking care of his dog along with my dog, and I still had to work through the Friday before Christmas. I had to work shopping for my mom and dad, still doing shopping for them. We had one Christmas party that Friday night, and then another one that Saturday morning, and there was just so much going on. Um, I just decided it was better for me not to stress myself out anymore on doing trying to do more than I could get done. And there's a lot of projects here I did not get finished. I did not get to share with my family. Some of them will just wait till next year. Some of them will be okay if I give them to them like next week. So I didn't really plan a specific project for tonight, but I did want to come in and say hello, show you a couple of the new things that I've ordered. I am kind of ready to start working on some new stuff. Although I've got to go finish all this other stuff. Let's see that. Okay, yeah, back there. So one, two. And I don't think y'all can see the boxes that are down underneath that. There's yeah, there's a box right there. And there's another one, that little one right there. Both of those are full of unfinished Christmas projects, and I'd like to kind of just go ahead and finish them. So I'll probably be weaving those in and out of some of the new projects that I'm working on. Just because I started them, I'd like to just finish them, and they'll be available for next year. Some cards I had started, and I had cut card kits to do multiples and just didn't get them done. Also, some cute little doodads and whatnot that I was doing. The little, I don't know if I showed y'all the little, kind of like a little snowflake thing that goes on the front of a package, or or you could hang it on your tree. Let's see. I've got this one here. It got smeared when some water spilled on my table. But I made a handful of these, but I was going to make one for everybody in my family, and I didn't get them done, and for people at work, and I didn't get them done. But I'll do them next year, so that's fine. I did get a few done, but just not what I wanted to. I also was planning on giving these for some gifts. My little memo holders here to hold the notepads. And I was planning on giving those for gifts. I do have my little Velcro dots now to put on those. And I didn't get these done either. So, but again, I think this is something I can give to somebody still. It didn't have it. I mean, I wasn't going to design them like Christmas. I was going to make them spring or something like that. So, or winter. So I'll still work on these. As a matter of fact, I'll probably do a live still with these. Sometime. Not sure when. Hopefully soon. But yeah, and I don't know, I think I left it in my kitchen. Yeah, the little box to put the candies in. I got a pile of candy. There's a table that direction. Behind this stuff, these cardstock, and this little box with my nativity. It's on the other side of that. It's still got some Christmas stuff sitting on top of it for me to put away. It's got a Christmas project sitting on top of it. But on the other side of the card stuff, it's a huge bag of candy, and I'm gonna have to do something with it because I don't need to be eating it. I've done pretty good up until today. For some reason, I started eating candy when I was over at my mom and dad's house. So I did get a couple of things done at my house yesterday. I got my big old picture window in my den cleaned inside and out because you can flip the windows, to do the outside. So I did that. It took me a long time because they were so dirty. Way overdue because that's where the dogs jump on the back of my sofa and they like to bark at whatever's out there and they lick on it or snot on it or whatever they happen to do. So there's that. Let me see if I'm on my iPad. Give me a minute. I forgot to do that. But anyway, I'm Kim with Kim's Creations and Card Ministry. And this is a YouTube live on December the 31st, 2023, but almost 10 p.m., probably right about 10 now. Oh, and I'm hearing the fireworks. Y'all, they started, it wasn't even dark yet, and the fireworks started. So, that's the way it goes. So where am I? That's not me. Hang on a minute. Crunchy, cheesy, and I need to turn the volume down too. Okay, let's do that. Now where? I should be here somewhere. Go to my channel. There, I think that's me right there. Wonderful. No, that's not me. No, that's not me. That's somebody else. Hang on a minute. There I am. That was weird. Okay. So, Kim's Creations and Card Ministry. And if you don't have a demonstrator and would like to learn more about Stampin' Up! and what I do and what my ministry is, please, you can text me or email me, and I'll get back in contact with you and we can chat. I'll have my information down in just a second when I turn the camera down. So I'm going to go ahead and do that. And if you do happen to come in, please like, comment, share my video, and especially subscribe and ask your friends to subscribe. I'm going to flip my camera and turn it down to my desktop. You can see some of my paraphernalia there. This is, I got to get most of it in here. This is really the area. Make sure I got that tight. Okay, and then, yeah, here's my contact information right here. Kim's Creation and Card Ministry. Just trying to see if I can get my camera to do what it wants to do, but it's not cooperating. Okay. Anyway, my phone number is 864-752-5688. So you can text me and tell me what you need to know, and tell me who you are, and I can message you back, and then we can talk on the phone or through email or something. That's my Facebook page, Kim's Creations and Card Ministry. It's KIM''S Creations with a K. Use the and sign, Card Ministry to find me on Facebook. Here's my email, kimscreations.cards@gmail.com. No spaces, no apostrophes or anything like that for Kim's Creations. Creations, again, spelled with a K, .cards@gmail.com. And I am an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator. You can find me on stampinup.com. If you do a search for demonstrator and put my name in, it should come up. You can put in my first and my last name or just my last name, but I should come up because I'm subscribing to the thing they told me to subscribe to. This is still my December host code if you decide to order anything, and I'll be glad to help you with that. But if you spend less than $150 on your order, please use my host code. And then I can add up some orders and get get product to share with you all. And again, if you happen to come on, please say hello and tell me where you're from, and tell me, did you make any New Year's resolutions and what they might have been? And you can, even if you're watching this replay, do the same. Just a reminder, this catalog, the current mini catalog that was basically the holiday catalog, a good large amount of it is retiring. There's still a lot of things still available. The last time you can order is January the 3rd. The last time you can order, and don't wait till the last minute so you don't get crowded on the internet and can't get through. But that's the last day to order out of this catalog. I was trying to think. Oh, and the last day, it's also the last day to order any of the last chance products, the items that they put on sale, the items that are retiring, and that sort of thing. They're going to all be in the web page if you go to specials and then look for last chance products, or look for, yeah, that's probably the best place to look, is last chance products. All right, coming out, starting, I think y'all can order from this very soon. The new catalog, the 4th. So you have to get the other one by the 3rd is the last day, and then the 4th is the first day that you'll be able to order from our mini catalog and earn free products from Celebration. So if you just spend $50, you can choose a free item out of Celebration. And I've got some of those free items I'm going to share with you today, because they let us as demonstrators got to order some things early. So I ordered a little bit, and I'll show you some of the free things that you get with a $50 purchase or with a $100 purchase. And also, if you spend $50 and you happen to use my host code, you will get a gift from me, a card kit, along with an additional bonus. So you'd get all kinds of bonuses if you order $50 worth, starting on the 4th, and if you use my host code. And so this is what the new catalog, I'm not allowed to open it yet, but I can show you some items in the new catalog, which I'm going to do shortly. One of the new items that Stampin' Up! Is offering right now, it is not in a catalog, it's on our kits collection. So it's online, it's in the online exclusive section, or in the kits collection section. Kits collection section. It's this Painted Wishes kit. Isn't that pretty? Those items in this kit. I need to put my glasses on. I do okay until I start having to read something, and then everything's just kind of blurry. But I just think that's a very, very pretty springtime looking kit. Obviously I haven't opened it yet. I might open it and do a on the fly card for a live one day. But this kit, I don't think it's got a stamp set. I think it's just papers and die cuts and the envelopes. So it's everything that you need to make 9, I think it's 9 cards. And anyway, it's really pretty. I will open that up and we'll look at it again another day. So also coming up, starting January the 4th, if you wanted to be a demonstrator, heck, if you don't want to be a demonstrator, sign up to be one anyway and get some free products. This is a great time to do that, and I'm going to show you why. Now, I can't show you this catalog. Okay. Okay. Get more for free. Get more for free. I'm trying to remember the dollar amount and all that stuff, so give me just a second here. Okay. So, if you decide to join during Celebration, which begins on January 4th, and the last day is the last day of February, which this year you get an extra day. It's leap year. You get until February the 29th, 2024. So if you decide that you want to buy some stuff, and say you end up spending $99 or $150, or anything over $99, you can join Stampin' Up, and get some free stuff. In addition to your, well, if you join, you can't get celebration products. Okay, so your $99 would not qualify for celebration. But the very next day, you could go and buy something, get your discount, and get your celebration. Okay, I don't want anybody to be confused about that. But so let's just say $99 of product that's in the new mini catalog, or even anything in the annual catalog, or even paper pumpkin subscriptions, or even things on clearance, or um, kits. You could do kits, the online kits. All right, so anything that's available to purchase, you can purchase, spend $99. Okay, your first, and actually you will buy, you can purchase $125 worth of products for that $99. Okay, so you spend $99 plus the tax, no shipping, and you get one of these options. Okay, you're going to get $125 worth of product for $99, plus option one is the new glass mat with accessories. And I'm going to show you the one I got. Option two, just say you don't really care for the glass mat, or maybe you already have a glass mat. So option two is you could order an additional $30 worth of product. Okay. So you pay $99 plus shipping. You get $125 worth of product, plus option one, you get the glass mat with accessories, or option two, you go ahead and order $30 more product. Okay, so it's a really good deal to join during celebration between January 4th and February the 29th. And y'all, if you don't do anything else, that's fine. There's nobody going to come ring your doorbell and say they've got to have your mat back or your extra products back because you didn't continue and buy anything else. The only benefit is that if there's some more things that you want to order and you want to get some of these free items, the only drawback is that you're going to get a 20% discount. So that's not so bad. But anyway, so the glass mat, if you decide you want this glass mat, the SKU number for this is 162981. I think it's a $60 value. Now, they did let demonstrators order it for a few days, and I got it the first day early that morning. But there was some point where they cut it off and they weren't letting demonstrators buy it anymore, current demonstrators. So really the only way you can get it right now is by joining. And it may come available again later. It might not. So these are the accessories. Stampin' Glass Mat accessories. And I haven't even opened this yet. So let's open up and see what this is like. I've seen other people use theirs. But I was like, I have to get my Christmas stuff done. I wasn't, So I haven't played with any of my new stuff yet. Because I was still trying to get Christmas done, and I didn't get all of it done. So I think I have to cut this open. I think this is like a mini, one of these. Why can't I think of what these called? This one's old and very well used. I need to go probably rinse it out. God, what are these called? But it's a thing you wipe your stamps. It's just got water in it, and it's soaked up in there, and you wipe your stamps off to get the ink off of them. So this is a thinner version of that. So you would get it a little bit wet, and you can use it to wipe off your mat if you get something on your mat. And then it also comes with this neat little non-skid or non-slippy it's the same kind of stuff that these little glue mats. What are they? What's that called again? I'm sorry, y'all. I've been so out of it. I can't. My brain's just not working. But anyway, you can see it won't slide on anything. It won't slide around. So you can set things on it that you don't want to slip away or whatever. So you can put ink in these. You can put your ink spots in here. You can just set an ink pad in here. You can use it to blot off your paint brushes if you're doing some watercolor painting type stuff. There's a lot of uses for this mat. Okay, and then here's our glass mat. I haven't opened it yet, so when it came packaged in the box, it had this foam around it to, help keep it from slipping around in the box and whatnot. And let me see, I got little scissors here. Cut this paper. So it comes in this kind of like shrink wrapped, I guess, in this plastic paper. And right now it's on the bottom is the side that I'm uncovering here. Well, I didn't get enough cut. Go on a little bit more of that. All right, let's see if I can get this to cooperate and open for me. So for Christmas, I got my dad likes to do puzzles, and I got my dad one of those puzzle boards that you can work your puzzle on. It's got the little drawers that you can sort your pieces and keep them in the drawers so they don't get lost. You can kind of organize them by color or however you organize your pieces. And it tilts, like it's got like an easel so that like it tilts up so that you can reach all the way to the top without standing up and leaning over and hurting your back and all that good stuff. So, I opened it, but we haven't like set it up for him yet. So I'm hoping to do that. If I get over there tomorrow, I don't know. I've been over there just about every day, probably since Thanksgiving. Some people take these, little corner feet pieces off. I've seen some people take it off. I've seen some people leave them on. I don't know yet what I want to do because I just got it. For now, I'm going to just leave them on there. All right. And so I used to have my green mat. And my green mat was a little bit longer than this. But I don't think it might have been just a tiny bit wider, but it wasn't a lot. But, I could actually use this. Doesn't matter if ink gets on it, you just wipe it off with this thing if you get this a little bit damp. I don't have any water in here, so no room with me. But, I just saw a tear tab to be used. Oh well. Yeah, but it's very lightweight, and you use it to wipe, like if you get ink on your board or whatever there. So there's that, and I'm gonna use it sometime tonight when I start making, start working on some projects. Where did this? Okay, so I wanted to pull this into. Maybe I'll put it right there. Put this over here. I don't know. I'll have to see what shows up in my display. Okay, so going on. All right, I showed you the online item. All right, let me pull out my catalog here. I did not order a lot, but I ordered enough to get some free stuff. So I'll show y'all. Actually, and you know what? You don't have to order the stuff out of the new catalog. You can order it from anything to earn the free stuff. All right, there's this Be Mine that's been available. I think it might be online right now that anybody can order. I'm not sure. That's the first thing. So the first thing that shows up in the catalog is Valentine's stuff. The second thing that shows up has been an item you could purchase online, and it is the stamp set that comes with is it this one with this one right here, heartfelt hexagon punch, and this stamp set. This is in the new mini catalog. It is bundled price is $37.75. So if you want that, that's on page 12. I love this set. I know it kind of seems wedding-like, but these little border thingies you can use for anything. You can use for you with anything. You got a little heart. You've got this little decorative thing. You got this little flower. You got this little leaf. You've got this little leafy looking thing. I've used those as accents on a lot of stuff already. I've used this a few times. Let's see. I had a card earlier that I had done that I used that on. Let me see. It's right here. I used a couple of cards. Actually made a couple with that on it. Here you go. I hope your day is filled with joy, that I used on these, and then I punched it out with that hexagon punch. This is that something meadow paper that got actually carried over. They don't hardly ever carry over paper, but I was using this paper that is carrying over. It's called Winter Meadow 12 by 12 Designer Series paper, 162133. I believe it's $12.50 for the 12 by 12 set. Beautiful, beautiful paper. And I used this, and this will be in the mini catalog. It's called a, this is a squeeze box fun fold that I got this from Sue Campfield. Was one of her card ideas, one of her fun fold ideas. It's a squeeze box. All right, anyway, so there's that item in action. Yay, I had something that I could actually show you that I'd done something with. Okay, this is a really cute birthday set that I'm not getting. It also has a heart in it, so that could double duty for Valentine's and for birthdays. So that's going to be, it's called Hooray for Surprises bundle. It's stamps and dies. There's another kind of Forever Love bundle. Okay, and I did get some stuff from this bundle, so I'll show you what I got. This is from the Forever Love Sweet Collection. It's a stamp set, dies. It's got a ribbon. It's got some little, what do they call these? Gems. And it's also got, if you get the whole suite, it's got gold foiled flowers, cards, and envelopes. $10 for a set of 10 card bases and 10 envelopes. It's really pretty. So part of the suite, I did get part of the suite, but I didn't get the stamp set or the dies. I don't believe I got the paper. Okay, it's a specialty paper. So one side of the paper has like gold foil. But anyway, so this ribbon though, because I love these pretty peacock and the Lost Lagoon colors. And let me see if I can get this to open. I felt a little place right there. So I've been doing a lot of cards using that. Those colors were new to me, and other people, they said, I think one of them was a color that came back, the pretty peacock. But I've been using a lot of pretty peacock and Lost Lagoon. But look at that ribbon, isn't that pretty? This ribbon, it's a metallic ribbon. Again, it's the pretty peacock coordinating color. They call this pretty peacock and gold. They don't say really anything else about it. Metallic ribbon. 162588. And I'm sorry, I don't remember how much it was. But but it feels like it's very easy to make a bow with. I usually just make little rabbit ear bows. Um, those are just kind of easy for me to make, and that's usually what I do. Now, I think my neighbors are just putting off some kind of basic fireworks. He used to do big time fireworks, but he's cut back. He owns a Mexican restaurant. Guy lives next door to me, and just like everywhere else, I think they've been having trouble. So, because he's got three little boys, and well, they're not that little anymore. He used to put on a huge show for them with fireworks. See, doesn't that make a pretty bow? I can't wait to use it on something. Yay. And then these are the gems that comes with this Forever Love Sweet. Petal Pink and Pretty Peacock foiled gems. So, I don't know if you can see, they've kind of got, yeah, foiled. There's kind of like little gold specks inside that you can really see it in the peacock color. You can see it just a little bit, I think, in the pink, but you can really see it in the peacock. It's like a little foil, bits of foil inside the gem. All right, so that's part of that. And yeah, like I said, I didn't buy the rest of the set. Okay, then there's a Lifetime of Love. Again, it's, flowers and love and all that good stuff. Then there's another one that's Delicate Forest bundle. I have seen a lot of people using that one. It looks like it's a nice set. I did not get it, but it's Delicate Forest. It's a stamp set with dies. There's a brayer. I don't know. You know how you get if you're painting your house and you use one of those rollers, so it's a tiny roller, rubber, and you use it to do ink on your paper. So this one's called, I don't know, it's a brayering and layering, but anyway, it does come with Adoring Hearts is the stamp set, and there's a hybrid embossing folder, and then there's another hybrid embossing folder. So there's two hybrid embossing folders that you can get, or the brayer and the brayer. You could get all of them. And they give you some ideas in here too, how to use them as well. The next set is called Hills of Tuscany. Now, I can't remember if I ordered that or not. I need to look. Did I order Hills? Oh, y'all, in the last two orders I got, Stampin' Up! Threw in some extra little paper there that I didn't order. So that's pretty cool. And I've got some Stampin' Dimensionals, which I'm always running out of. Okay, that was the set. Oh, I think that kind of came with that too. Yep, that and that. All right. I ordered, oh, I know what I did. This was in the last mini catalog, this Forever Forest, and it's carrying over, so it should be in the next annual catalog. And you can do so many things with trees, and the trees are different, and I don't remember what the dies look like, but I went ahead and got it at the bundle price while I could. So I might play with this some later, but some people have already used it for things, but it is going to still be available. So thankfully that one carried over and can still get it. Let's see, that's one of the freebies. Oh, okay. So this is something else that you can get now. It is one of the online exclusives, this Feathered Flight. And y'all know I love to get all the animals. So I was late getting it. I know some people have used it already, but this is another one I want to play with and use. I love the ducks. They're so pretty. And when you stamp these, because it's that distinctive stamp set, distinctive type of stamping, you could just stamp them in the one color and add a colored background and be finished with it. But anyway, I'm looking forward to doing that one too. So that's an online exclusive, Feathered Flight. 162726. I don't remember. It might be $22. I'm not sure. I don't remember. So this is in the catalog. I got to remember. Oh, this was also in the, was that one? Oh, okay. That one, I don't know if they still have any of these left. I have to go check the clearance right. This would be in the last chance, and I got it marked down to like $8 and something. The pound cones, and it's that kind of stamp where you flip the stamp over, so you get the detail on one side and the fill in on the other one. So I went ahead and got this because it was such a great deal, and I loved the pine cones, but I didn't want to spend the money on them before. And I know it's retired, or it's retiring, but I will probably still use this for Christmas stuff next year. Really pretty, but it's retiring. The other thing that I went ahead and got that is also retiring, because I got it at the bundled price, and I wanted it to begin with, but I just had to, had to spread out my spending. But something I really loved in this was some of the dies. So the die set has, in addition to the stuff to cut all this out, it's also got a Santa hat, which is what I really liked, was the Santa hat. So this is in the last chance, and I can't remember if there's any of these left or not, but there's a tag there too. And then Santa's hat. So a couple things that I had ordered that are not going to be available anymore, but I work on some Christmas stuff ahead of time, which I'm going to plan to do this year, because obviously I'm going to finish all those projects back there. All right. Okay. So let me see if any of that was the... Okay, so the rest of this is new stuff. And like I said, Stampin' Up! Actually sent me, I had 2 orders. I think I did one in the end of November and one in December. And both of mine, they sent me a thank you gift, sent me some basic white cardstock free gift. So I guess they'll do those until they run out. Okay. Let's see, Kim, what else were we going to look at here? Okay. Moving on. So, okay. I think everybody in the world has ordered this. It's called the Sweet, and this, y'all, this is the very first time I have ordered an entire suite. I have never ordered the entire suite as a suite. I think one time I didn't want something in the suite, and so I ordered almost everything. And then I went back later and ordered it. And so at some point I ended up ordering the whole suite. But this time I ordered the suite right off the bat. So the suite is called Perennial Lavender. And it comes with this photopolymer stamp set. Lots of beautiful florals there. It comes with a set of dies, which are called Painted Lavender dies. So the stamp set and the dies are both called Painted Lavender. The suite is called Perennial Lavender. So if you order it as a suite, all under one number, you'll get everything. You get the stamp set and the dies. Let's pull the dies so we can see them. Yeah, this is first time opening anything, y'all, so we will put these. So we've got, so the ones that have openings, cut out the stamped images. This one and probably this one are not stamped images. They're just extras. So we've got this, I think this is this one. This is this. This goes with this. There's your butterflies and your little flower pieces right here. I think you're supposed to stamp these flowers onto that stem. This is probably these flowers. That's that. That's that. This one. This one is this. This one is this. I'm not sure about this one. It may not have a. So I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. This one might not have one. 1, 2, 3. Okay, wait a minute. 1, 2, 3, 4. I guess this one. 5, 6, 7. What am I missing? 1, 2, 3, 4. Maybe this is this. I don't know. Not real sure. I'll have to play with it. Like I said, I haven't played with it yet, so we'll get it figured out. So painted lavender. You could purchase painted lavender as a bundle and get a 10% off of each one of them and buy them as a bundle together price. So that's always a possibility. I put that in the wrong way that I wanted to do it. This set also comes with paper butterfly accents. So these are those, what do you call the kind of cut? Something, it's not a, I can't remember what it's called, but anyway, they're already pre-die cut for you. Now, something to keep in mind when you use things like this and you take the piece out of it and you use it, keep your little card when you're through punching the things out of it, because look, you could take this and tape it down and use it as a stencil, because I use these things as stencils a lot. So like you do a background piece with your stencils. Okay, also part of this set is kind of like a double set. Is also another set of dies and stamps. And so this, I mean, like I said, first time I've ever done this, y'all. There's also these greetings that are perennial postage. It's got just a nice little variety. Here for you always. Thank you for your friendship. You're loved. Marvelous. Can't thank you enough. Big hugs. I like big hugs. I use that a lot. Then there's a Mother's Day in here also. This is like pulling for somebody, sending love, best wishes. You mean the world to me. So perennial postage and the perennial postage dies. So I guess you can kind of guess what perennial postage dies are. Anyway, this suite, y'all, is on page 22 and 23 in the catalog. The entire suite is $126.50. So you would not be able to order that whole thing for your starter kit because you get $125 worth of product, unless you don't get the glass mat and you add the additional $30 worth of stuff. Then you could. I think it would work out. But you could just like leave something off and then go add it back on. Like you could leave off the accents are $8. The gems that I'll show you in a minute, they're $8. You could leave those off and go back and add them. And then there's the paper too. So, because you'd have to spend, you can't go over the $125 to get the starter kit. Look at those. Oh my gosh, y'all. I didn't know how they would look in the little package. That's really cool that they all kind of go in together like that. And then there's like a postal, like a cancel mark. Um, I guess these little tab things that you put around them. But these can be used for so many things, but I think they're intended to go, you know, something to go with all of these. Um, I think that Big Hugs goes in there quite nicely. Yeah, be pushing it to get the Happy Mother's Day in that one, but you could definitely get Happy Mother's Day in the next one. Any of these that are kind of done on more than one line. Well, you know what though? Let's check inside because sometimes they're not the exact same size. So these are going to be more accurate sizes. So Happy Mother's Day does fit nicely in that one. The Big Hugs are going to go in this one. You mean the world to me. If you turn it, yeah, it's going to be hard. I know you will get through. This will fit through it. You can also do it diamond to get it to go through. This one also. This one works well just as a square. So you can get a lot of them in this one. And again, let's see. Let's try this here. That one, I can't thank you enough. I think that fits in there. Here for your always. I don't think that's going to work, or that one. But you can also, sometimes if you stamp them, and then you can cut them apart too. And then you can put these behind something too. They don't have to be the exact fit. Anyway, I was really, really, really wanting these dies. And then I thought, well, I might as well buy the sentiments to go with them. So got a discount on them both that way. This goes back in here, so I'll have to do that. So this is the second bundle that goes with the lavender set. Oh, and then here's the gems. So you've got a little bit of this purpley lavender and then more of the berry kind of a lavender color. Purple fine shimmer gems. They're sticky on the back. Berry Burst and Gorgeous Grape and Highland Heather. It's got 3 colors. There's 50 of these. So that's Berry Burst. There's probably one that I can't see. I'm going to open it this way. Okay, there's probably... Oh, there we go. There you go. Gorgeous Grape, Highland Heather, and Berry Burst. So you got all 3 of those colors in there. And I love purple. I don't stamp with it as much, but now that I've got this set and these pretty, pretty papers that go with this set, I'll probably be doing a bit more purple stuff this spring with these items. Oh, come on, go back in there. But y'all know there were so many really cute things that I loved in the annual catalog that I still enjoy using so much, and so I just didn't buy a whole lot out of this. Okay, you know, and who knows, this stuff might all retire, and my only opportunity to use it is the next couple of months because it might go away when the catalog. So this catalog is good from the spring catalog actually goes through April. So at least you got 4 months to use the catalog. Oh, excuse me, before it retires. All right. And if you happen to come on here, please say hey. I can't get my chat thing to work. But come in and say hello. Let me know where you're watching from. Let me know if you have any New Year's resolutions. You can like and be sure to subscribe if you haven't subscribed yet. Yeah, be sure to subscribe if you have not subscribed yet. And there we go. Got them back in there. And just let me know if you need anything. And that was interesting. So this set didn't come with a ribbon because it came with these butterflies. Oh, paper. I got to show you the paper that goes with this set. Gorgeous, gorgeous paper. At first, I was thinking of just ordering the paper. Look at that. Isn't that beautiful? So I hadn't opened the pack of paper yet, but it's Perennial Lavender 12 by 12 Designer Series paper. The colors are Berry Burst, Blackberry Bliss, Fresh Freesia, Gorgeous Grape, Highland Heather, Lost Lagoon, Orchid Oasis, Pretty Peacock, Shaded Spruce, and Starry Sky. And y'all, I may or may not have ordered more than one package of this paper. Just saying. I got a feeling the paper's going to sell out early. So if y'all want this paper, go ahead and get it early. Don't wait. Because then you might have to wait a while for them to get another batch of it in. I think they will bring it back a couple of times. Because this catalog runs for 4 months. But still, if there's something that you really, 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 really want. That's what I've been trying to decide. What do I really, really want that I don't want to risk not getting? And that's the item I've been ordering. Okay, so I'm gonna just pull these out because I'm gonna end up putting them in one of my other sleeves. So I'm gonna just pull them out. So I bought some other kinds of sleeves to put these in. So there's the back side of this one. Just kind of a neutral card that would be nice for masculine cards. So this set of paper will cover that as well. And then this is a nice, good back. Oh, this would be pretty on one of my little memo holder thingies that I'm making. Oh, and let that purple, isn't that gorgeous? Yeah, this will make a cute memo board. I think I'm going to do that. Those will be going on memo boards. Oh, that one's so pretty too. This one I'll probably use as a card. And there's that, which green is that? I can't remember what greens it said was in there. Not that. Maybe this is Lagoon or Peacock. This would probably be Lost Lagoon. Coordinate with Lost Lagoon or Pretty Peacock, I think. Because I think Shaded Spruce, it's not Shaded Spruce. Although there might be some Shaded Spruce on this side of the paper. But I know they mentioned Shaded Spruce as one of the colors. I love this diagonal piece. And aren't these little butterflies in here so pretty? Now again, we have a stamp for that butterfly, I think for both of them. And a die cut too. But I love this. All right, so there's 2 of those. And then a nice little masculine check on the back. Checks. Now some of this stuff is definitely like directional. So when you make cards, you'll be sure that you're cutting the stuff the directions that you want it to go. That purple is so gorgeous. Oh, I love this one. Because it looks like it's even got some Coastal Cabana in it. Some of those might be able to sneak some coastal in there. Yeah, that is very pretty. That's one of my favorites so far. And the back, of course, the back's gorgeous too. Yeah, I'm glad I bought 2 packs of this. So, there we go. Here's all our colors. So pretty. So you get 2 sheets of each design. And I think there's 6 designs. I'll turn it that way. let's see. So which is going to be my favorite? I love the backs of all of these, though, because the colors are so gorgeous. I don't remember having designer series paper in these purples before. They're so pretty. I really, really like this piece a lot. This one. And this one. Yeah, that one. And the back of that one. And that one. I think those are my favorites as far as the ones that have designs on them. And I really, really love this purple. Was there another purple? It seems like there was. Yeah, and that one. So you got a grape and a heather. I like those. I like all of those. So that's that paper set that comes with that that suite of products. So much fun that you can have. So many cards that you can make with this suite. I do think it will probably sell out early on, parts of it, and probably most definitely the paper. So if you want it, don't wait. That's the best thing I can tell you, because I don't know how often they'll bring it back and for how long. So that's just a good rule of thumb. Alrighty, and let's see, a couple more. All right, now there's some Easter looking things in here. There's Easter lilies, there's bunnies and eggs. What's that one? There's a blueberry bunch stamp set. This one's just called Everyday Details. It's got flowers and a teacup and a bird's nest with eggs in it. Another pretty birthday one with a cake on a platter. It's a distinctive set. There's a garden cart, flower cart bundle. If you like the flower cut. There was a paper pumpkin with that one time. I think real popular, that's going to be real popular, is the hot air balloon set. There's a hot air balloon bundle, the stamp and the die cuts. There is a set. It's got happy birthday, just a note, congratulations, hello, thanks, and it's a good day kind of a thing that goes with this punch that was in the catalog last time. So the punch carried over, but the stamp set did not. It was the modern oval punch, and I bought the punch, but I didn't buy the stamp set. So I'm glad I got the punch, because there's a stamp set coming out that coordinates with this punch. It's on page 35. The stamp set's just $20. There's another ice cream cone set. There's a set that you can kind of use on a to-do list or on a calendar. Stamp set. There's some pretty masks. I was real sad that that last mask set did not carry over, because I liked that one out of that last catalog. There's a set called Nature's Sweetness. I think it will be very popular. I did not order anything from Nature's Sweetness. It also has 2 stamp sets in the suite. Lovely and sweet stamp set and dies. Notes of Nature, another nature looking thing. I like this stamp set a lot, but so it's kind of on my wish list, but I don't know if I'm gonna get it or not. There's some Memories and More cards and card pack and cards and envelopes set that are real cute. There's a neat stamp set that's got an old-fashioned looking telephone on it. You know, one that you dial, and that has the thing on it. I actually saw one in a little antique store I went in the other day. That was a rotary dial kind. They've got a couple of background stamps. One of them's got dogs on it. One of them's kind of a leafy looking thing. There's another alphabet die set. And then there's a stamp set called Planted Paradise. And it's a reversible. And I got that. I loved that turtle, reversible turtle, so much. But you know, I like all the sea animals and stuff. So I've got that, and I used it a good bit, and I'll probably still use it some. And then the other one was that one, the pine cones was a reversible. And then this one is one of the new ones. Plant Paradise is a reversible. So you've got detail and you got fill in color. And so I'll play with this one, and I'll show you some of the stamping stuff with it next time I come on. This, I'm excited to use these. I've gotten to where I like the sets that have flower pots and stuff. There's so many things you can do with them, and you can make them masculine or feminine. You can make them for sympathy cards. You can make them for birthday. You can make them for feel better. I mean, you can use them for so many different things. The ones, if you've got plants and pots. That paper pumpkin one that we got last year with the little pots and the plants. I loved it. Used it over and over and over and over again. So that'll be fun to play with. And then there's some cute ones, like kind of like a children's one. It's called Just Kiddin', Kiddin apostrophe. It's a stamp set with dies, and you can use it in the mini die. It's got some iridescent gems. It's got some paper to coordinate with it. Very cute bundle. Here's another cute one with little kids on it. It's another, well, that's the Kidding Around bundle. I'm sorry, same thing. There's another one that would kind of go with that one. You could coordinate it with the kids one if you want. It's called Bright Skies Bundle. It's got raindrops and clouds and the sunshine and flowers and just cute stuff. Another one that I think will be popular is the Submarine Life Bundle, and it comes with a punch. Y'all know I always get punches, but I didn't get it. I didn't get the Cutest Cow Bundle punch either, and I have seen people using it, and I'm like, ooh, maybe I should have gotten it, but I didn't. I don't know. It's on my list, but I just don't know. There's a rock and roll set punch. Actually, there's a suite. It's a suite. So there's a stamp set with die cuts, paper. It's black and white papers, and then some embellishments that come with that suite. It's not a very expensive suite. It's $68.50. It's got a guitar and a microphone, and it's got some sentiments. There's a Happy Father's Day one, of course. There usually is. Trusty Tools Bundle. You got the stamp set and the die cuts. Trusty Tools. There's a graduation set with a cap and gown. And it's got the hat and the diploma, and it's got some sentiments and stuff on it. Beach Day Bundle. I've had that one. I have that one on my wish list because y'all know I love everything about the beach, but I did not get it. There's a Cliffs by the Ocean stamp set. Another bundle called Poetic Expressions. It's got a pretty, looks like a hummingbird in it, but it's got a stamp set and some die cuts, and some of the die cuts in that are more like just dies that you would use for sentiments. So it's got several that you would put with sentiments, but there's also die cuts for the bird and some of the other stamps that are in the set. And it's got paper and some kind of gems. So that suite's nice. It's not terribly expensive either. It's $76.25 to get the whole suite. Here's kind of a scenic one. These have gotten pretty. Quiet Reflection stamp set. Stippled Roses. I've seen people using that one. So it's roses and it's in a die cuts. Okay, I got this one, Inspirational Sketches. Okay, so again, this is one of those distinctive stamp sets, so you don't have to really add any color to them if you don't want to, because it shows so much detail just using one color. So this is it, inspirational. And let me just show you what I mean. I'm going to use the bird. I'm going to go ahead and take it out. I'm not going to put the sticker on it yet, but I'm going to take the bird out. Looks like it needs a pretty big block, so it's telling me use B, D, and E for the stamps. Okay, to just give you an idea, this is B. This one, I think this is D. Yeah, that's B. That's D, which I use a lot. And I think I've got an E and not an F. I think it's E. Yeah, I think this is E. Yes, this is E. So I have one of these. And so, see, it's not really going to fit on, I mean, you might can squeeze it on that one, which you can, but it's pushing it. So I'm going to just put it on that one to be sure that I don't miss anything. But everything's supposed to fit on these 3 blocks. Oh, they're so pretty. So pretty. So let me get just you know what? I'm going to open up this little stack of paper right here. It's just, I think it's just regular basic white. It's a 5x7. I wonder if they're going to start maybe doing 5x7 cards. That's a possibility. That might be something that people are asking for, larger cards. Because if I cut this, so 7, it's going to be 3.5 by 2.5. If I cut it in half, well, no, it would be 3.5. I would cut it in half, which is smaller than your typical card front. But I guess that would work. I'm going to go ahead and cut mine in half because I'd have to put some thought into a 5x7 card. I hadn't done a 5x7 card in a long time. So this is 7, so half of 7 is 3.5. So I'm going to cut this in half at 3.5. And I think I'm going to make this bird, I'm going to do it in Blueberry Bushel. I hadn't used this color a lot, but I really like it. And it might be really juicy, so I think I might test it out on a scrap. I'm just going to use the back of this. Let's see. Oops, I'm going to take the sticky off of this. So, you know, a lot of people have been using the lavender thingy already. I hadn't seen many people use this. Haven't seen people using this one. So I'll probably start off with this one and this one. Actually, it's not as juicy as I thought it was. And doing things using these sets, because I know a lot of people have already used that lavender one. Although I don't know, I might not be able to wait too long on it because the paper's gorgeous. But I'm thinking Easter cards with that lavender suite. A lot of Easter stuff. Let's see what else is in here. Okay, yeah, it does have him kind of sitting on a stem of a tree right there, so that's good. Look at that. Oh my goodness. That's so pretty. Even on this paper. Looks like it might smear on this paper though, so I gotta be real careful with it drying. Wow. Okay, so let me do it on the real cardstock now. Let's ink it up again. Okay, and because this stamp set is the rubber, you don't need to use the foam mat underneath. But I'm going to experiment with that a little bit too on the ones that the photopolymer stamps that you usually do need a foam mat. Because I heard somebody say that this glass pad kept you from having to use that. But I'm not going to trust that until I try it myself. So, you know, I think this is gorgeous. I don't know. I may cut this into a something design. I don't know. Shape. So I'm going to just kind of do it in the middle. What a, But just some really like, this is a nice background stamp. So this one's more, thank you. I appreciate you. This is grateful for you. Enjoy the journey. But of course you could always match it up with some other sentiments if you want to, but I'm thinking about like making some note card sets with this. Okay, so there is on the regular cardstock. And you still want to be careful. It's just not, because this is kind of glossy. You could see that it was a little bit glossy and it still is, that it might smudge. But that's not standard cardstock. See, I don't have to do anything to that. That's beautiful like that. I could cut it down a little bit smaller with one of those, with some die cut. Or I could probably use one of my circles. I might lose part of the bird if I use the circle. But, and put it on some pretty designer paper. Or even just, like I said, just use some note cards. I've got 1, 2, 3 images here that I could use and do 6 cards, 2 of each, in a little note card set to give as a gift for like Mother's Day or Easter. So I'll be working on that. Very pretty. And using some of these gorgeous papers that Stampin' Up! Gives us, you know. I think that will be happening. Okay, so that set is just $25. The number for that one, and it's called Inspirational Sketches 162684. And I'm really looking forward to using this. I think it's going to be absolutely gorgeous. There's an embossing folder that I did not get. I should get that one. Okay, so that's pretty much, that's the catalog. And so really the only catalog items that I purchased was this. I think I purchased 3. I got this set, this stamp set. This is just a stamp set. I got this stamp set. I already had this other stamp set. And I got the Lavender Sweet that came with 2 stamp sets and 2 bundles. Okay, and the paper. Now, for a $50 purchase, there are several set paper packs that you can get in the Celebration catalog that you can get for free. Okay, so with a $50 purchase, I don't remember how much that one was. So I think I said this one was $25. And again, you can purchase anything in the catalog. If you don't want to purchase one of these stamp sets, that's fine. You could go buy some ink that you need or paper that you need or something. It doesn't have to be anything out of this catalog. But let's just say if I purchased, that one's $25, and that planter, see if I can find that one. Planter Paradise, because it's not a bundle either. Planter Paradise, where are you? Huh, why is it not showing here? It does say planted. Oh, no wonder I'm looking at dies. Planted. Planted Paradise is $22. So that's not quite 50. You could do that. You could do 25 and 22. And like this ribbon, I think was $8. I think that might have been $8. Buy one more thing. There's your $50. And then you could get something free. So you could get a paper pack for free. And so let's spot this pretty bird. Well, what do you know? We have a bird paper pack. Hadn't opened it yet. We'll open that one next time when I do something with these birds. That there was a set in there for Father's Day. It coordinates with this. You can also get this with a $50 purchase for free. You would just, they would come up and say, oh, you qualify for a purchase. Which one would you like to get? And this one's called, you don't even have to know the numbers. They pull them up for you. Trusty Toolbox, which was me because I had written down the numbers, but now they pull them up for me and I don't have to write the numbers down. And then another pack of paper, a $50 pack of paper, is this one, Softly Stippled, and I think there was a stamp set like a rose something, Stippled Roses or something. But this set has Calypso Coral, which is like my favorite color, Lost Lagoon, Polished Pink, Pool Party, and Wild Wheat are the colors that are used in this set. And I like a lot of those colors, and so I wanted this paper pack. And we'll pull those out and look at them next time. All right, so those are 3 things. You could get all of those 3 things each with a $50 purchase. So one $50 purchase, and you pick which of those paper packs you want. There's other ones in there too. Those were the 3 paper packs that I chose. All right, there's another thing, another $50 item. The Little Jungle Pals. Y'all know me. I love the jungle stuff. I love all the animal stuff. Of course, there's no sentiments here, so I have to pull them from somewhere else. But I just think they're adorable. And that's $50. That's free with a $50 purchase. There's also die cuts that coordinate with them. And so this would be free with a $100 purchase. So if you spend $150, you can get this and the die cuts for free. Okay. Also, if you spend $150, you're going to get $15 worth of free product from Stampin' Up. So you can order another $15 worth of stuff. Maybe some ink colors that you've been wanting, or some paper that you need. But so here we've got, let me slide him over. I want him to get dirty. So again, the open ones are these. So this is the tiger. I think this is this little guy. What are those called? Are they lemurs? Can't remember. This looks like the alligator right here. I think that's the sloth, and I think that's the toucan. And so the rest of these are just extra dies, the flowers and leaves, and this branch. So yeah, you'd want to have the branch so that your little sloth could hang from the branch. And this little guy probably walking across the branch too. And the toucan could be in the branch with some of these leaves too. So yeah, Jungle Pals is $50 free with a $50 purchase. The Jungle Pal die set is $100 with a $100 purchase. It's free. So if you're like me and you like those, so that was kind of my initial goal, was to spend $150 and get these and get this, because I have a feeling this will sell out quickly. Don't know why they do. The dies will go first. I don't think they order as many dies, and that's why I say that. That happened with the rhinoceros last year. They ended up carrying over the rhinoceros stamp set. It's still in there, I think. You can still get it, but you can't get the dies anymore because they ran out of them and didn't make any more. So there's a good possibility the dies will run out. So go ahead and spend $150 and get both of them if you really like these things like I do. So that was the first thing I spent enough to get this. And then the second order, ordered a little bit more, and I got the other stuff. Yeah. Is that all my free stuff? Yeah, I got the bird paper. I got the 3 different types of paper and this stamp set and a stamp and die set. And that's all I got. But there's a lot more that you can choose from. But this is all I got. So anyway, that's everything to share with you tonight. I love this and can't wait to be working on that. Like I said, I'm thinking a nice little note card set. So if you're thinking that too, which might be one of my first projects with this set, let me pull down my basket here. It's got my envelopes. So I've got the vanilla, very vanilla note cards with envelopes. So they're slightly smaller than our regular cards, the A2, I think they're A2, and it comes in that, and it comes with basic white and very vanilla. They're very reasonably priced. I believe there's 20 cards and envelopes in each one. Yeah, 20. So, and yeah, something I'm gonna work on. I might actually do mine. I'll have to see. I got to look at the paper I'm going to use with them. I may do the vanilla in those. So that'll be fun to work on. All right, again, whoo, I didn't realize I was crooked, y'all. How long have I been crooked? I am so sorry. I hope that just happened when I brought my basket down, maybe. All right, there's another one of my little thingies that got smeared when I spilled water. So anyway, there we go. That's everything that I wanted to show you tonight. Oh, wait. I must have ordered this. I don't know where this came from. Some ribbon that came with something, some baker's twine. I think that was out of the new catalog, but I don't remember what it came with. I'll try to remember to share that next time. And the other thing, okay, not in the catalog or anything. This is you have to be a Paper Pumpkin subscriber. And I have hunted until I've gone crazy to find the Paper Pumpkin set. The January Paper Pumpkin set is going to coordinate with that lavender set that I bought. And it comes with a set of dies. 1, 2, 3, 4 dies that says love, and then these little leaves, and this leaf and the flower, and then the little tag thing here that you can use for sentiments. The love of spring dies coordinates with the January Paper Pumpkin kit. First come, first serve. You have to have your subscription to get them, but you can put them in a regular Stampin' Up! Order. It will not come with the kit. It's an extra item to coordinate with the kit, and the kit coordinates with that lavender suite that I was that I bought. Showed y'all that I bought the whole suite and all that pretty paper and stuff. So I'm thinking that this Paper Pumpkin set's going to be gorgeous. And I believe shipping and everything included, they're $24.50 for 1 month. That is going to give you the ink spot, stamping, stamps, ink, card bases, envelopes, everything you need to make all the cards. And then if you want to add this as a supplement, you need to just order that through Stampin' Up. I'm trying to think. What else? So the three upcoming kits, and so I was trying to find the information about them on the Stampin' Up! Website, and I never could find it. I bet I might have an email. My daughter just messaged me, happy almost New Year. She and her husband have both had the flu. This is my younger daughter. Um, One of them has type B A and one has type B. She started getting sick first. She has type B. And then her husband started getting sick about 3 days later. He has type A. They could actually catch it from each other now because they have two different strains. So, yeah, she was out of work. Even though she works from home, she was out of work all last week. I think she tried to work one day and couldn't. But a lot of people were taking off anyway, so it wasn't terrible that she wasn't available. She didn't miss that much. I don't think. But knock on wood, I think the rest of the family was able to dodge that bullet on the flu. Um, I rested. That's one reason I didn't do a lot of stuff here. I had to rest so much because I was just so tired. Where are you, Paper Pumpkin? And why I didn't get so much of my stuff. Okay, add on to your Paper Pumpkin kit. All right, so here, okay, here's where it's going to tell us. I think that's in my screen. Okay, I'll put it right here. So, I wonder if I turn it this way. Okay, the scripted period for January kit is going to end on January the 10th. You need to subscribe no later than the 10th, but don't wait just in case they do happen to sell out. And then you can get the Love of Spring Dies add-on, which you do order it from a regular Stampin' Up. So this is kind of what that stamp, what give you an idea of what the paper, they give you a sneak. They don't show you everything that's in it, but they kind of give you a sneak peek. So the envelopes look like they have that purple inside of them. There looks to be like some purpley cutout thingies for sentiments. Um, there's some green die, things that are already cut. The word love is already out there. I think love was one of the die cuts you could use so you could have more love dies. It looks like it might come with that twine right there. Which one's that called? I can't remember what it's called. All right, so that's, you're going to subscribe by the 10th. And that would be, it's not going to be the exact same paper that comes in that kit, but that would kind of be a close substitute for the paper and the stamps and die cuts that are in the mini catalog. Because this, you can get this set to make, I think, does it tell us how many cards it makes? Let's see what else is in here. They're usually 9 cards, so, and they might have 3 designs, or it might be 8 cards and be 2 designs or something like that. So that's the January. The February one's probably going to be something real pretty too, because it's got, look, it's going to more than likely be Easter because it's got the little bunny and the chick on there. And I don't remember the time that I've been subscribing to Paper Pumpkin, there has never been an Easter set. So I'm definitely going to get that one. All right, and I think there might be dies for all 3 of these, maybe. I'm not sure. They talked like they were going to do dies for all 3 of them, but they probably won't tell us about a die with that one until around the 10th. Or they might give us a week's notice. They might let us know this week. They usually send us notes on Tuesday. We might hear something Tuesday. And then in March, you get 2 stamp sets. The March kit always has a bonus stamp set. So January, February, and March are going to be great kits to get, Paper Pumpkin kits. They include everything you need to make the cards, and then you still have your stamp set left over to use again and again and again. And then if you happen to pay the little bit extra to get this in the store, you've got some more die cuts that you can use also to make more cards. Great deal for $24.50. That includes your shipping and everything you need to make the cards. 9 times 3 is 27. Y'all, you can't buy cards for $3 a piece. And those are going to be less than $3 each. So, it's really a deal. And if you don't have a subscriber yet, I have a demonstrator yet, I would really appreciate if you can find me as your demonstrator, or if you need some help with that, I can help you with it. So that's what's going on with Paper Pumpkin. Last day to subscribe is the 10th. All right. I think that's everything. I cannot wait to use this stuff. I can't wait to use Jungle. I can't wait to use the Paradise. I got to figure out what those went with. The inspirational sketches is what the pretty little bird came from. Good, I got my extra dimensionals there, which I always need. I might end up using that one, even though it's on shiny paper. See if it's it may have dried by now. I just have to be careful not to smear it. So, just let me know if you guys need anything. Let me get back on here for just a second. If you'd like to, if you live anywhere close to me in upstate South Carolina, I have, I do have classes at my house about once a month. I'm probably going to do one I do have a current calendar. What do you know? Got these that I was going to make into something. I haven't yet. I'm thinking I'll probably have my class on the 20th of January. I got to check, make sure there's nothing else already on that day, but it would be either the 20th or 27th. I've already got something on the 6th, I know. So I'm probably going to need the 13th to get some stuff done. So the 20th, more than likely, will be my next class, or the 27th. So if you'd like to come to one of my classes, that would be awesome. Love to have you if you live near me. Also, if you live near me and you'd like to just come help me make cards one day to take to the nursing home or something, you can do that too. We just, I got a little behind this year. I hope to do better next year. That's all we can do. We can strive to be better in the new year than we were in the past, because there's always more we can do. We can always do more. We can always be better. And so, resolutions are just to be a better person and to do more for others, and to worry about myself less and think about others more. So I did that this year, but I let myself get frustrated. So we will move on and have a better year. So thank you all for being here with me today. Like, share, comment. Feel free to subscribe, please. I've got to keep my subscribership up. I may have actually lost a subscriber, so YouTube might kick me off on my live events, and I have to go back to recording again. So please ask your friends to subscribe to my channel, and I'd really appreciate that more than anything. Y'all have a great night. We're getting close to New Year's Day, and I hope you all have a blessed New Year's Day, and the year ahead is full of blessings for all of you. Thank you so much. Good night.